Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 as the Radiant Zunist Zunbils. In the last episode we unfortunately did not manage to take our holy site in here because this war ended inconclusively thanks to this kingdom being taken over by Punjab. I guess we'll have to take it from them at some point in the future, but we also declared a couple of simultaneous single county conquest wars when the Taids had a bit of a revolt here. Unfortunately the revolt ended and we are now only going to get one county out of it, but that's fine. One county is better than no counties. We are now sieging the capital, which we will complete and then probably go and chase his army out of our war goal, which is, I'm assuming, where he's on his way to. Okay, our satrap is happier. I think we'll leave our vizier there for a little while longer, get him up to 100. We do have this one vassal who is still unhappy enough to be in a faction. Not sure if we have his levies raised still. We did disband some of them. Your mission to Sibi has been a success again, and he is up to 100. So I guess we'll send our vizier over to this guy in here. And we also have a daughter who needs an education. So I guess we could use her for the same thing. County is this? Herman. So that should help things out here. And our other castle town is finished. He's still in the faction for the moment, but hopefully not for too much longer. Maybe we'll just raise our domain troops from over here and use them to chase this army out of here instead of diverting this army. And our Chief of Banu has died. This is the guy who had the strong claim on the duchy here, which will be these two counties. So his heir has inherited a weak claim, which we will be able to press at some point if there's a regency or a female ruler in charge over here. And I would be very interested in doing that. We'll keep an eye on the whole situation. Unfortunately, we also are going to need to declare war on them for our holy site, as mentioned. We will diplomatically refuse to give him a fief of his own, and you are grumpy because you want my duchy title, which we are not going to give him. So this is desert, not even mountains, so we'd have no trouble attacking him in here. Actually, not even going to catch him. Or here, for that matter. And we had a granddaughter. And a grandson, even. Okay. See if we can catch him going in from here. And our siege of the capital is over. Got a lot of prisoners out of that. One of them is contributing war score, but I think we'll just ransom whoever we can. We are going to win anyway. Fortunately, it's going to take us quite a while to actually ransom all these people, because we can only do one at a time. And you've improved his opinion, which may get him out of the faction. Our new Chief of Banu is also in this faction. Didn't you hear me talking? I'm going to press your claim. You should be incredibly pleased. You've paid the ransom, that's good. That battle gets us up to 98%, so actually this war is over. Let's just break off our sieges and get our troops disbanded. And we'll keep ransoming these people. And something happened up here. Did the Abbasids conquer something? I think they just took a couple of counties in here. A holy war, alright. Well, I don't really like that. More land that's going to be difficult for us to conquer. We have received credible reports of a recent sighting of the Great White Tiger. We'll saddle our horse, obviously. So he is able to siege back the holding here, but I don't think he'll finish before we get to 100. Hope I didn't prematurely disband my troops, but I think we're going to be fine. We have saddled our horse and prepared our weapons. This time it will not escape me. And we have a second faction. Not really a dangerous one though, nor is this one. So we'll for the moment just ignore them. Chief of Kutal has given me bizarre and repulsive evidence concerning this Sun Guardian's sexual preferences. Well, we don't really care about what our Sun Guardians are getting up to, so we'll just keep it to ourselves. We spend weeks in the wilderness searching for any trace of our prey, but are forced to return empty-handed. We'll just lose 20 prestige. And we're up to 99%, so... Yep, 100, we'll enforce demands. And we'll give away our newly acquired territory. We'll search for the usual kind of people that we like to give land to. Yes, an adult, not a great house. Please, Paradox, add some savable presets on the search screen. That would be great. I'll give you the county. Alright then. So we're one below our vassal limit, but we probably should look at creating at least one duchy title. Need a new diviner. Appoint you. And he's not very good at it, so I won't even bother setting him to trying to convert. Still only the one Zunist county added since the start of the game. Not too surprising though. So let's check out what de jure duchies we could create. We have a large part of the Duchy of Multan, but I don't think we can usurp that. Same for Gandhara. Kerman, can we usurp this? The actual duchy title doesn't appear to exist, so we could actually just create it. And with any luck, the new duke that we create down here might even be powerful enough to take land by himself from this guy. What kind of duchies are up here? Samarkand, which we could not create, I think. The Duchy of Merv, which also we couldn't create yet. Okay, I guess it has to be this one. We'll spend 100 gold on this. We can also use the prestige, so that's nice. Let's see who we should give it to. You are 6. You are a mastermind theologian with absolutely no other traits. That's weird. You are a very good military character, so I guess this is a pretty easy decision. We'll give it to this guy. This is the right duchy, isn't it? Yes, okay. So he at least should be pretty pleased with me for the foreseeable future. And he has about 2,000 troops of his own, so probably not actually enough to conquer this guy by himself. That's fine though. And if we do ever need to improve his opinion, we can press a de jure claim for him on some of this land. That would help out there too. So we have a truce now with the Taiyids. We're not going to be able to declare war on them for a while. So if we want to do more conquests, we'll have to look at this land down here, or perhaps any of these single county guys. Actually has 2,000 troops, which is surprisingly large. He has 16. He might be ripe for conquest there. Shoda Kingdom, maybe? We do border them down here. How strong are you? Fairly strong. I think we should maybe try and stay at peace for a little while, though. Let some of these opinion penalties die down a bit. And we could always go on a grand hunt. I guess we can stand to gain Diligent, maybe, or Brave, which would be good. We could also become Maimed or Injured, which obviously would be bad, but no risk, no reward. A white hart has been seen in the north of Boston. I'm told it is a heart of 10, and the biggest deer ever seen. I can say I find no joy in killing such a proud animal. We can send out our best hunter, which would be our son. Or we can say this is my kill, and we have 10% chance of becoming Diligent, which we would like. Also a chance of being wounded and maimed. Let's go for it. No traits, positive or negative from that, that's fine. The Sighthounds thirsted for blood this gentle afternoon, and they brought us many hares. We gained some more prestige. And we've been sent a preacher from Karnataka Kingdom, whom we will, of course, ransom. We'll pay for our hunt. And did our hunt end yet? I don't think we got the actual ending event. There we go. Okay, so it's too late for a second hunt, that's fine. Though I had thought the chief to be a more reasonable man, his request to duel his rival was slightly erratic. We'll allow it, through his opinion. He didn't get maimed or anything, so that's fine. Our son says, these peasants we have are all mine to command like little slaves, right? We can tell him that's right, and he'll probably become arbitrary or cruel, or he'll be wroth or proud. Well, arbitrary is a purely negative trait, but wrath gives us a bonus to martial, so I guess we'll try for that. That's fine. So, I suppose we could try to assassinate the current holder of this duchy, get a regency in charge. Though that seems to be unlikely. Seems like our satrap down here is up to something. He's attacking Rajputana. Oh, well, good luck. How strong are you? Only 3,000. I guess we could attack Rajputana ourselves. We could attack for this county, and if we were to destroy the army there, we could make sure that our duke could win his war. That is de jure part of his duchy. I did say I wanted to stay at peace, but we have been at peace for at least a few months. That's plenty of peace, right? What are your allies like? Malwa and Shoda. So possibly we could end up fighting an additional 10k or so. Which might be a little bit steep, actually. Yeah, I think we'll just stay out of it and actually stay at peace for a while. We do have some of our other vassals apparently in this war. So he's not doing it by himself. We'll keep an eye on it. We had a grandson who is weak. So it looks like he has like 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 or thereabouts between him and his allies. So that's actually plenty to win this war if he doesn't call, if the defending Maharaja doesn't call in any allies. Though he has called in all of his allies. Where are you off to? You should stay with the larger army, you're gonna get your troops destroyed. You are founding a lower crown authority faction. These are all only at 11%, so I'm not too concerned about any of them. Alright, so this is the Maharaja and his allies. Fortunately, with a pretty large army compared to our Duke. Our daughter needs educating. I guess we'll use her for opinion. And I suppose with this guy, since he is in a faction. Yep, so there goes our Duke's army. It looks like his war is probably lost at this point. He has another 1,200 troops on the way down here. His ally. Oh, our chief of Banu has died of pneumonia. That's very unfortunate, actually. I don't think his son will have inherited his claim. So there goes that chance, I guess. I guess it's not the worst thing that ever happened. We would have gained 2 counties out of it. As opposed to the 1 that we can gain in any war at any time. Well, he's raising more troops, so he's still going for it. 61% against him. Oh, I don't really like his chances. Okay, our Duke has actually died in the middle of his war. Apparently in bed at the age of 30. He was incapable, I guess. Okay. My son lacks all passion and ambition, perfectly content with his lot in life. That will definitely not do. We don't want him to be content. So there may be still time for us to save the Duke's War if we declared right now. We can definitely fight 6,000 or 7,000. Alright, let's do it. We might be too late to save his war, but we might not, and we can at least gain a county for ourselves. So it's this county, I guess, we'll declare for. Or we could go for this one down here. This one's better. So let's get our armies raised, and the first thing we'll do is destroy the enemy army, so hopefully our Duke will have a chance in his war. Okay, we'll have you guys maybe come over this way. You are headed to there, so you should be safe, I think. Okay. Well, we'll have to actually wait till the next episode to fight this war, because we're out of time here, so thanks for watching, and join me again then.